shooting guard. At 6'3", number 11, Isaiah Joe. At forward, 6'3", number 5, Lucas Dort. At the power forward position, standing 6'5", number 8, Jalen Williams. In the middle, 17 inches, number 7, Chet Holmgren. At guard, 6'6", number 2, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Hi, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. It's a Monday afternoon broadcast of the NBA. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They've got Porzingis. Buddy Hield is out there with Stephen Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And for the Thunder, Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. And it's Chet Holmgren. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Joe in at the 2. You know, both these sides, Doris, are very stout on the defensive end. Scoring might be tough to come by.
Well, you have two coaches who believe that championships are won with outstanding defense. So, number one, you try to contain the ball. If a rotation is required, it is on time and on a string, and they challenge every shot. Just special defensive units.
Double team on Williams. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
We all know SGA is the counterpoint has got to be, he's got to be a threat from 3.
And the rejection by Holmgren. No good on the 3. Now the Thunder with it. It's a 3-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it. Well, conversions have been a problem. 0 for 4.
For 3, Holmgren comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. The Warriors have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Hield. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's stolen by Hield. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the game.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
There's Giannis after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Joe. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Got that one up quick. Holmgren's got 5 points so far.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Here's Curry. And the shot goes down.
You see the instincts of Curry on the interior. Defenders might be lurking. This guy too good.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Curry. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
And the last time they were able to come away with that win because of their depth. Great production from the reserves.
I think sometimes the bench can make or break you in a particular game, and that was a total team effort, no question.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. It'll be a jump ball.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
Three-pointer Hield. Rebounded by Joe. Oklahoma City leading by 3. The pass to Dort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Here's Curry. And the layup is good.
Stephen Curry.
He's got 6.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Curry. Count it.
So smooth, so pretty off the dribble drive. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander doing work.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
Pass to Giannis. Golden State moving the ball around. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It has been a strange year for a few teams that thought they started a little stronger, Greg.
Yeah, what you see on paper coming into the season, that means very little until you're put to the test. But these teams have in their schemes and personnel.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
On the wing, Hield. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's all knotted up.
You see how eager Hield is to catch and release. That is what you call a shooter extraordinaire.
Outside, Dort. Back to Holmgren. Passes to Dort. Clock at 6. Swiped away. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 5 now.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Sinks the three-pointer.
Chet Holmgren.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Curry. Porzingis trying to get free. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Dort. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Stephen Curry hits them both. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade. He goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you've got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Wiggins is checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso against Hield. Caruso, no good. Golden State's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the paint, here's Giannis. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Outside Curry. That's a 2 from Hield. And again, no good by Golden State. Thunder have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to Wiggins. Lays it up off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Now here's Curry. He picked up 18 points in their last win against the Clippers in Los Angeles. Right wing. From downtown. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. He's got 5.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Anthony Melton. He's checked in for the Warriors. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, it's not often you see someone be this impactful on the defensive end, but that's what makes him special. I mean, he's been doing all the little things that don't necessarily show up in the box score, but you can bet his coach and his teammates know that he's been carrying the team with his D.
Here's Melton. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
And offensively right now, each team getting what it wants.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Now here's Caruso. Scoreless thus far. Hartenstein, good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Golden State's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder, trailing by 4. Here's Hartenstein, guarded by Porzingis. A three-pointer, Wiggins. They get it again. And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Here's Wallace. Over in the corner, Caruso. Hartenstein. It's good on the putback.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Porzingis, terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Scoring through contact is something Kristaps Porzingis has got to get used to in the NBA. Teams try to get physical with this guy.
Now here's Williams. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
Yeah, don't forget how great he was drawing contact and getting himself to the free throw line. Picked up a ton of easy points there.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. There's 1:38 left in the first quarter. And you talk about a tough matchup, Doris, for teams against this one. Kristaps Porzingis. He is a tough cover.
Yeah, listen, Kev, this guy has that rare combination of both size and skill, increasingly more efficient, and when he's healthy, he's really been a problem.
Wallace kicks to Wiggins. Another shot. Antetokounmpo pulls it in.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
And there it is for him.
Number 10.
Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proven to be an effective tool for them.
And boy, have they started out quick, running the floor, taking advantage of their speed.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And last season, the Warriors' so-called two-timeline approach seemed to fall flat, didn't you think, G.A.?
And whether it was chemistry or younger players still growing into their roles, the Warriors are now clear. There's only one timeline, and that's Steph Curry.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Warriors leading by 3. Melton feeling it out a bit. A kick out to Hield. Lets it go with a 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Any opportunity from 3 is what Buddy Hield is looking for. Great delivery there.
Williams' shot is off. Golden State's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Big Red passes to Hield. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Tipped away. With 4 seconds on the clock, and they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 1.
Free throw, no good for Antetokounmpo. And so it's the Golden State Warriors holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Back right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game, stats-wise?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Antetokounmpo out there with Big Red. Then it's DeAnthony Melton. Then it's Malik Beasley. And it's Podziemski in at the small forward.
Boy, what a find. This Lou Dort, undrafted out of college. He has got talent, guys.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Warriors. 6-point lead. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
Warriors leading by 6. On the wing, Melton. Back to Antetokounmpo. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. The shot, no good. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Inside, Big Red takes it off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 6.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Now, here's Holmgren. He's coming off a 13-point game against Dallas. Warriors have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Offensive rebound. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
To the middle. And that one is good by Beasley. Beasley's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
There's the steal. Here's the break. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he converts the layup. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Caruso. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Caruso. The 10-footer. It's deflected. Here's Antetokounmpo. Giannis breezing right through that defense.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Melton against Gilgeous-Alexander. Joe can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors' ball. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A., it shows. Thank you so much.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Down low, here's Melton. Pass to Podziemski. For 3, Beasley. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Now, this is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Williams is checked in. Draymond Green, he's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Melton. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Beasley dishes to Green. And the pass to Big Red. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And that one's good. Big Red.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. One thing you hear nowadays, Doris, is that there's not enough defense. Do you agree with that?
I don't in this way, Kevin. I believe we must redefine what quality defense looks like. The floor is so spread, the skill level and shot making so high that I think it is much more difficult to guard in today's NBA.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Porzingis comes in for Big Red, and Curry subbed in for DeAnthony Melton.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Podziemski. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. And Williams with the clear path to the hoop. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. This is his first free throw of the game.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
That's good from Williams. Balls is checked in for Oklahoma City. And Williams drops them both. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass it to Porzingis. The shot, no good. Thunder trailing by 13. Here's Holmgren. And he uses the glass on the lane. Holmgren's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Porzingis hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Warriors lead by 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Beasley with the steal. Here's Porzingis with fast break chance. And he banks in the layup. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Boy, what you really like about Porzingis going end-to-end, he does it under control, right? This guy is 7 feet and masterful in space.
And good that time.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Warriors leading by 13. Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the two-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
Thunder have gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Outside, Dort. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. On the wing, Williams. There's the dish to Holmgren. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one that initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for the Thunder. Wiggins comes in for George. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. It's Curry outside. The three ball from Curry.
It is indisputable, not debatable. It's over. Stephen Curry is the greatest shooter who's ever lived.
Wallace inside. Curry meets him. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Wallace. Curry showing toughness inside.
One of the most special players offensively in the history of the game, Stephen Curry, cooking right now.
Wallace, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Got to fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Stephen Curry. First personal foul.
The Thunder have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he knocks down the first one.
You're having a lot of success from the line here in the second quarter. And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Holmgren. Green kicks to Curry. The Warriors keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Looney with the bucket.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it up and in. Wallace has got 6.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Warriors leading by 9. Curry with them. 13 points in the game. Pass to Looney. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Curry. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Wallace. The shot by Curry, no good.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Here's Wiggins. Lays it up and banks it in.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
Curry against Wallace. Jacks up a 3. Wiggins with the rebound. They're trailing by 9. To the inside. Out to Wallace. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Curry on the wing. Here's Podziemski. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Warriors lead by 7. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 13 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so far?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Oklahoma City?
They've had a few issues in the first half, but the turnovers really stand out. It's hard to stay in the game when you're giving possessions away. Plus, it lets the other team run on the offensive end. They have to clean that up and clean up their ball handling and make better decisions.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. Then there's Wallace. And it's Joe in at the two-guard spot. And that's who Mark Daigneault starts the second half. Joe, Warriors with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Beasley outside. And another three for Golden State.
We know Mr. Beasley wants to drain it from distance, especially if you give him any kind of space.
Wallace, the pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. There's the triple. That shot off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Beasley. Rebounded by Joe.
Defensive positioning so important, and he could not have played him better there.
Here's Williams. It's not going to go for him. Great D that time from Green.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. 15-point game. Beasley with the steal. The pass to Holmgren. Over Looney. The Thunder with another miss.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
He's guarded by Williams. They kick it out to Green. Outside Curry. No good from outside.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Pass to Holmgren. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Holmgren's got 18 points.
You're seeing everything on display for Chet Holmgren. He understands angles. He's smart. He's got good hands. He can shoot it. What a night.
Curry outside. Thunder with the rebound.
Got his hand out enough on that one to bother the three-point attempt. Great hustle on that one.
You know, we talk about this time and time again, trying to stay connected to shooters along the perimeter. Nicely done.
To the paint. Passes it to Looney. Here's Curry. Tries again. Tries yet again. Thunder with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Beasley for 3. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
He's He's got 14.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Green against Williams. Holmgren trying to get open. Great tee that time from Green. Warriors leading by 14. And it goes out of bounds. That one off George. Here's what Oklahoma City's schedule is looking like. On Thursday, they'll be facing Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers. Then on Monday, they'll head home to take on the Utah Jazz.
And you know for that matchup with Denver, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
Now Williams, following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Green with the block.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Wallace. Then for the Warriors, Porzingis is checked in for Kevon Looney. Giannis comes in for Green, and it's DeAnthony Melton in for Curry. Warriors on D. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Here's Melton. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. And the Warriors lead by 18. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Giannis, following the score by Oklahoma City. Golden State moving it around. Melton, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. Caruso, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Thunder trailing by 14. Here's Caruso. An easy 2 points on the layup. Caruso's got 5 now. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They led by as many as 18 points.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Pass to Joe. Holmgren with it, guarded by Porzingis. And that one goes long. Warriors leading by 14. Beasley inside, defended by Caruso. Here's Giannis. Porzingis trying to get free, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the strength Giannis has in his upper body allows him to just brush off the contact and complete that play.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game. Hields checked in for Beasley. Free throw good. Giannis. Under trailing by 17. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
Williams up on top. Covered by Giannis. Misses from close range.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Caruso with the ball. Now guarded by Hield. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
And the Warriors making a change here. Right side, Porzingis. Back to Hield. The pass to Melton. Launches a three, and that's a foul called on Porzingis. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thunder trailing by 17. Now Caruso. He has 5. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Picked off in midair. Inside, here's Williams. And the rejection by Giannis. Hield finds Porzingis. Launches it. Good on the three-point shot. Podziemski's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Pass to Podziemski. Golden State moving it around. Over to the wing. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And it's the Warriors on the break. Hield from outside. And another 3 for Golden State.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Passes it to Caruso. Right block shot, and he connects with the jumper. Caruso's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
And it's Hield off the drive. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso against Antetokounmpo. Hield outside. Pass to Melton. And here is Antetokounmpo. Hield finds Giannis. Back to Hield for 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Picked away. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Now the Warriors moving it up. And there's the pass to Porzingis. And it's blocked. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Big run out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Hield. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Podziemski in at the 3 spot. A chance here to get a quick injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Warriors gave us some information. The news is not good. He hyperextended his elbow. They are icing it to reduce the swelling, but he's in a lot of pain. He's definitely out for the rest of tonight, and he'll probably need some recovery time beyond that. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
There's no question, because even if you know what's wrong, individuals have different healing times. The time frames can be totally different for.
And one thing that came from this new CBA GA, mandatory participation in the NBA Draft Combine.
Yeah, more equal access for teams to study various prospects. Player agents can't keep teams in the dark like in the past. That makes for a more level playing field.
Now here's Curry, and Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
The defense wants to collapse on Stephen Curry. It gives him a great opportunity to make a pass and have his teammate get a good look.
Pass to Joe. Here's Holmgren. Passes it to Hartenstein. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Right side Curry. From deep. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Antetokounmpo's got his 4th assist in this one. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Joe. The 11-footer. That one rolling around and rims out. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 on field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Curry dishes to Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Giannis getting the defender to bite. That's a patient move, earning himself a trip to the line.
And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams has checked in. Antetokounmpo against Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And it's Golden State's ball. Big stretch here going 10-2. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 11 in the second half.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Williams. Bucket is good.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Curry passes to Giannis. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That shot missing. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Curry with a wide open look. And another 3 for Golden State.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his 2nd from distance this half. And he also hit one in the first half, too.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
There's a certain amount of balance and certainly a high level of focus to score through contact. SGA.
Poked away. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. The finish, Throws down the breakaway jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Here's Podziemski. Here's Big Red, who's back up. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. To the middle. Here's Williams. Hits the jumper. Williams has got 4 points in the quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's Curry outside. Hits it from three-point range.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Now the pass to Joe. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 6. Holmgren in the corner. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And the basket by Curry.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Williams against Giannis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
We've seen a few play-in tournaments already, Doris. I like it. How do you like it?
I absolutely love, Kevin, that it has emphasized success in the regular season. A huge difference between a 6 seed and a 7 seed. So you give teams something to play for so much further into the year. Obviously, you give more teams more hope. It has been perfect.
Wiggins is checked in for Oklahoma City.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Pippen with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rejection by Holmgren. Here's Williams. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
On Green. Second personal foul. 13 foul. At the line for 2. Williams.
And he makes the first. And Williams drops them both. Here's Pippen. Pass to Fontecchio. Here's Green. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Draymond Green plays with power and with energy. Contact does not deter this man.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Good on the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22.
Well, he knew what he wanted to do there. Uses that height to get a clean look over the smaller defender.
Pippen kicks to Beasley. On the wing, Green. And the NBA Doors setting conference finals awards not long ago. I think both you and I felt it was a nice addition.
Oh, my goodness. Given what's at stake, it makes perfect sense. And they picked the perfect players to name the awards after. Larry Bird and Magic Johnson embody what those awards are about. It was perfection.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Joe. Off target from outside.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Pippen dishes to Beasley. Fires for 3. That shot off. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 8th assist in the game. Now, here's Pippen. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
He needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. Now, here's Pippen. Here's Looney. A beautiful reverse layup.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Pippen. Outside Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here.
Remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Joe. Excellent D there from Beasley. Warriors leading by 22. Pippen outside. Down low. Here's Looney. And the layup's good off the glass. Looney's got 4 points this quarter.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Outside Williams. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Great look there, but off target.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought. An all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that. And man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split 2 games apiece.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Pippen, the pass to Beasley. Now, here's Looney. Puts up a 3. And it's Fontecchio missing.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
That's a tremendous contest from the defender, but Lou Dort just better than that.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Pippen. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
First personal foul.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
Pippen at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Pippen. And so Caruso ball for Oklahoma City. Over in the corner, Dort. Off target with his 3. Beasley outside. Here's Looney. Misses there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
Hey, you know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I get about is I've got to win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later.